Did you know that the loss of muscles in your body is becoming more serious every single day? At first, you might not notice any symptoms at all because this process quietly eats away at your muscles. But one day, standing up from a chair feels like it takes more strength and more time. And gradually, you begin to notice it happening more often. Then, before you know it, even holding something light in your hand for just a little while feels like lifting something heavy. After the age of 60, 1/3 of your muscle mass can quietly disappear. Not because you're lazy, not because you're sick, but simply because your body hasn't received the right signals to maintain the flexibility and resilience of your muscles and joints. This isn't a sudden disappearance. It's a slow erosion caused by muscles not being used regularly. The human body is truly miraculous. If you don't engage with it, your body starts to define those joints and muscles as unnecessary. And somehow, without you even realizing, they begin to fade away gently. That's exactly what makes it so dangerous to your health. Muscle loss is not just a serious issue in managing health. It is the very strength and flexibility of your muscles and joints being delayed, compressed, and eventually stiffened. This is the root cause of joint stiffness and tightness in surrounding muscles, which over time leads to contractures and even pain in nearby tissues and joints. So what's the good news for you? You have the power to prevent these symptoms and take control of your health. That doesn't mean I'll ask you to do heavy workouts. It's not about medication either. It's just about spending a few minutes each day to show love and care to your body. Just a few minutes of gentle care. Each day, you can take proactive steps to support your body by focusing on 4 powerful areas that are surprisingly simple and often overlooked. Dr. James Chen, 92 years old and still working, walking, and gardening every day, has spent 6 decades helping seniors not just live longer, but live stronger and healthier lives. And today, he's here to share with you the simple, science-backed habits that can help protect your muscles, support your mobility, and sharpen your mind. It's never too late to start. But the earlier you begin, the more results you'll gain. At first, you might not even notice it, like when the stairs feel just a little steeper. Getting out of a chair takes an extra second, or you need the handrail to help you up. And then one day you wonder, has opening this jar always been this difficult? That's how muscle loss begins. Not with a loud alarm, but with a whisper. After the age of 60, your body naturally begins to lose muscle. This condition is known as sarcopenia, and it affects 1 in 3 older adults. But here's what most people have rarely, if ever, heard. It doesn't just steal your strength, it takes your flexibility. It affects your balance, your posture, your energy each day, even your confidence. Falls become more common and more frequent. Simple tasks, tying your shoes, lifting groceries, climbing stairs, begin to feel like small battles. And all too often people are told, that's just aging, slow down, accept it. But should you? Margaret didn't think so. At 74, she was once full of life, a retired teacher, leader of walking and picnic groups, always smiling. But after a minor fall, everything changed. Her doctor spoke of normal aging and prescribed more rest. She listened, she followed, and life began to slow down. In just 6 months, her world shrank from daily walks and community events to sitting alone at home, afraid of falling again. Her muscles gradually weakened. Her energy for the future slowly faded. Even her sleep became restless, night after night. And it wasn't just Margaret. This silent loss of muscle affects millions of older adults. And the worst part, most seniors don't realize what's happening until it's too late. Because muscle loss doesn't happen suddenly. It happens quietly. A recent study from the National Institute on Aging found that seniors who lost just 8% of their leg strength were 30% more likely to experience a fall. Another study from the University of Michigan linked decreased muscle strength directly to depression in older adults and even higher rates of hospitalization. So what's the good news? You don't have to accept this as your reality. But here's the real issue. Most people believe they need high-intensity workouts or expensive supplements to fix or prevent this. But the truth? You don't. What people really need is surprisingly simple. Just a little attention each day to the muscles and joints in your body. Because not all movement is equal, and not all habits matter the same. That's where most advice falls short. They focus on general exercise, or diets, or pills, or powders. But they miss this one incredible truth. Your body is a magnificent repair and regeneration machine, capable of restoring balance, energy, and alignment on its own. Especially when you support systems like your feet, your inner thighs, your lower calves, your upper arms, your armpits, your back, and your scalp. Yes, those exact areas, often overlooked, but incredibly powerful. Dr. James Chen, now 92 and still practicing medicine in Boston, discovered this after 6 decades of hands-on care, and what he found just might change the way you see aging forever. What if there was a simple solution to help you return to a stronger, healthier life? What if it wasn't something that boxed you in, not something that required a rigid system or a gym schedule, but something as natural as the way you begin and end each day? Dr. James Chen believes that aging does not mean losing your strength. And after more than 65 years helping older adults live better, he discovered something surprising. The secret lies in 4 simple areas of the body. Areas that most people overlook, areas that quietly control everything, from circulation to stability, from detoxification to mental clarity. Your feet, your armpits, your inner thighs, your back, and your scalp. They may sound unusual, but listen closely. Your feet are your foundation. Every step you take begins there. Your armpits are home to lymph nodes, the silent protectors of your immune system. Your inner thighs are major blood highways, directly connected to your liver and lower body strength. And your back and scalp, they are your body's power stations, fueling movement, memory, and vitality. Over the years, Dr. Chen noticed something among his patients. The ones who stayed sharp, steady, and active well into their 80s and 90s, they weren't necessarily the ones with the best genes, but they all had something in common: simple, consistent habits, repeated with rhythm and care. They took care of their bodies in the simplest ways, every single day, just 5 minutes, morning and night. No pills, no machines, just touch, movement, gentle awareness. You don't have to become someone else. You just have to reconnect with the body you already have. Dr. Chen's method doesn't involve intense workouts or extreme diets. It begins with understanding how these 4 zones work and what they need to stay strong. Because strength is not just about muscle, it's about blood flow, nerve health, balance, vitality, and all of these are deeply connected to the forgotten zones of your body. Margaret, the retired teacher, began following Dr. Chen's method. Within weeks, her balance returned, her energy rose, and most importantly, her confidence came back. Now at 82, she leads a walking club in her neighborhood, and she often says, "I'm not getting younger, I'm just getting smarter about how I move." This isn't about adding more to your to-do list. It's about replacing fear with understanding, replacing hesitation with wisdom. So, are you ready to discover what these areas are really about, how they work, and how just a few minutes a day could help your body feel more energized, more alive? Because once you learn how to support these 4 zones, you won't just live longer. You'll live with more positive energy. 1. Feet, the foundation of strength. Let's begin where your journey begins, with your feet. They carry you through life. They support your weight. They feel every step, every floor, every shoe you've ever worn, and yet they are often the most forgotten. Dr. Chen always says, if you want to age healthfully, start with the basics. That ground is your feet. You may not realize it, but your feet are filled with blood vessels, nerves, and pressure points that connect directly to your heart, your brain, and your balance system. And as we age, everything starts to change. Circulation slows, skin becomes thinner, nerve endings lose sensitivity. The result? Cold toes, slower steps, loss of balance, and for many, a quiet fear of falling. But here's the good news. With just a few minutes of care each day, you can change not only how your feet feel, but how your whole body moves. Dr. Chen's 3-step foot care routine. Step 1. Gentle washing. Use warm water, not hot. Soak your feet for 3 to 5 minutes, just enough to soften the skin and prepare for care. Then, using mild soap and your fingertips or a soft cloth, clean in circular motions. Focus on the spaces between your toes, a favorite hiding place for moisture. Trapped moisture can lead to fungus and odor, but with simple care, it's easy to prevent. Step 2. Drying your feet. After washing, gently pat your feet completely dry. Don't rub, just press softly with a clean towel. Pay special attention to the soles, the heels, and again between your toes. This one habit alone can help prevent common senior foot problems like athlete's foot, cracked heels, and skin infections. Step 3. Circulation massage. This is where the magic happens. Using your thumbs, apply gentle pressure from the top of your foot toward the heel. Move slowly. Breathe deeply. You're not just pampering yourself, you're activating circulation. This technique stimulates nerve endings and helps blood return to the heart more easily. A 2023 study from Mayo Clinic found that seniors who performed daily foot massage were 40% less likely to fall and reported better sleep and mood in just a few weeks. And there's more. Margaret's story. At 78, Margaret noticed her feet were often cold and her ankles would swell in the evenings. Walking became exhausting. Her doctor checked circulation and recommended surgery. Instead, Margaret tried Dr. Chen's foot care routine. Within a month, she felt warmer. The swelling eased, and for the first time in years, she walked to the park without needing to sit halfway. She didn't change her life. She changed her habits. Helpful tools. You don't need fancy gadgets. Dr. Chen recommends a soft exfoliating brush, a non-slip mat in the bathroom, moisturizing foot cream, especially those with urea or natural oils, and most importantly, supportive shoes that don't squeeze or constrict. Signs to watch for. Pay close attention to your feet. They speak quietly. Are they always cold? Do you feel tingling or numbness? Has your balance changed? These could be early signs of circulation or nerve issues and should be discussed with your doctor. But first, start with gentle care. Each night, Dr. Chen spends just 10 minutes caring for his feet. He calls it his bedtime prayer, not just for hygiene, but for peace, steadiness, and connection. Because when you care for your feet, you're not just helping them support you, you're honoring the journey they've carried you through. And more importantly, you're preparing them for the steps still ahead. 2. Armpits, your body's natural detox center. Now let's move to a place most people tend to forget, your armpits. We usually only think about them when we reach for deodorant, but beneath the surface, something powerful is happening. Dr. Chen calls the armpits the crossroads of the immune system. After caring for thousands of patients, he believes neglecting this area can quietly affect your energy, circulation, and even your heart. Why are the armpits so important? Just beneath your skin are dozens of lymph nodes. These tiny filters are part of the lymphatic system, your body's natural detox network. Think of them like traffic police. They direct waste, toxins, and immune cells throughout your body. But when they become blocked or overloaded, it's like rush hour with no green lights. The result? Tiredness, swelling, weakened immunity, and that nagging feeling that something's just off. As we age, the lymphatic system slows down, but you can help it with simple daily care. Dr. Chen's 3-step armpit care routine. Step 1. Purposeful cleansing. Use mild, unscented soap and warm water. Instead of scrubbing harshly, use gentle circular motions, starting from the outer edges and moving inward. This direction supports natural lymph flow, gently encouraging drainage. Be patient. Just 2 minutes of mindful cleansing can help jumpstart your entire system. Step 2. Dry completely and gently. Moisture can trap bacteria and slow down lymphatic function. After rinsing, pat the area dry with a clean towel. Pay special attention to skin folds, where heat and moisture love to hide. For seniors with sensitive skin, a soft cotton towel is the best choice. Step 3. 2-minute massage. This is the most overlooked step, stimulating the lymphatic system. Stroke from the center of the armpit upward toward the collarbone. Use light pressure. You're encouraging flow, not pressing deep. Using 3 fingers, gently glide upward. Do this for 1 to 2 minutes every morning. You'll be surprised how much more alert, open, and refreshed you feel. Helen's story. Helen, age 73, was often sick. Colds, sinus infections, sluggish days. Doctors couldn't find anything wrong, but her energy kept dropping. Then Dr. Chen introduced her to this daily armpit care routine. Within a few weeks, her upper body felt more flexible. She breathed more easily, and for the first winter in years, she didn't catch a single cold. What changed? Her lymphatic system started working again. Natural deodorants, friend or foe? Dr. Chen recommends avoiding antiperspirants that contain aluminum. These can block sweat glands, and with them, lymphatic flow. Instead, look for natural alternatives, mineral salt sprays, baking soda-based products, or magnesium creams. Always test new products on a small patch of skin first. Older skin can be more sensitive, but it also responds better to gentle care. When to pay attention. Look for warning signs: swelling under the arms, unusual tenderness, skin that feels thick or unusually warm. These symptoms may suggest lymphatic issues or something more serious that needs attention. But in most cases, daily care makes the difference. Evening reward. Let it breathe. Before bed, gently wipe or wash under your arms and go to sleep without deodorant. Let your skin breathe. Let your lymphatic system flow freely overnight. It's not just a cleansing act, it's a release from the day, from the buildup, from the stress. Dr. Chen often says, the more we support what the body already knows how to do, the better we feel. And what about your armpits? They may be hidden, but they're working hard for you. It's time to give back, with care, with breath, with gratitude. 3. Inner thighs, circulation and comfort. Some parts of the body rarely get any attention until they start speaking up. The inner thighs are one of them. They don't just support your steps, they're home to major blood vessels, connective tissues, and muscle structures that help keep your body stable. Dr. Chen often says, if your feet are the roots, then your inner thighs are the river that nourishes those roots. And like any river, when the flow is blocked, everything downstream feels it. Why are the inner thighs so important? Deep within this area lies the femoral artery, one of the largest blood vessels in your body. It delivers fresh, oxygen-rich blood to your legs, liver, and lower abdomen. Over time, especially after age 60, circulation in this area can begin to slow. The result? Swelling, stiffness, fatigue, even strain on the liver. But if you take care early, these silent signs don't have to become serious. Dr. Chen's 3-step routine for inner thigh care. Step 1. Upward cleansing. Use warm water and mild, unscented soap. With a soft cloth, or just your hands, gently stroke upward from bottom to top. This helps promote blood flow in the right direction. Pay special attention to skin folds or creases where sweat and friction tend to meet. Then dry the area thoroughly, as moisture here can cause irritation, especially during warmer months. Step 2. Boost circulation. You don't need to stretch like a gymnast. Just a few simple movements can awaken circulation. Try this. While sitting, gently open your knees, then bring them back together. Repeat slowly, 5 to 10 times. Or try the butterfly movement. Sit with the soles of your feet together and gently move your knees up and down. Each motion is small, but the benefits add up, especially with daily practice. Step 3. Comfort and prevention. The skin in this area is delicate. Dr. Chen recommends wearing breathable fabrics like cotton or bamboo. Tight synthetic clothes trap heat and moisture, which can lead to itching or rashes. After washing and drying, you can sprinkle a light layer of cornstarch, not talcum powder, to keep the area dry and comfortable. Tom's story. Tom, 76, had always been active, but in recent years, his legs began to feel heavy. After just 20 minutes of walking, he'd need to rest. He thought it was just age catching up. But Dr. Chen noticed something else: reduced blood flow in the inner thighs. Tom began a simple new routine, washing upward, stretching daily, and switching to breathable shorts. Within 1 month, he was back to walking a mile a day, pain-free, and even better, no more swelling. "I didn't change my legs," he said. "I changed how I treated them." Watch for these signs. Don't ignore persistent redness or irritation, swelling that doesn't go away, tingling or numbness in your thighs or knees. These could be early signs of circulatory strain. Talk to your doctor if they appear, but know that daily care is your first line of defense. Morning and evening. A gentle ritual. Dr. Chen recommends caring for your inner thighs twice a day. In the morning, wash, dry, and stretch. In the evening, repeat gently and spend a few minutes massaging upward, using both palms stroked toward the hips. The issue is not intensity. The issue is presence. Because the more you listen to this part of your body, the more your whole system begins to move freely. And when blood flows better, everything changes. More energy, less leg fatigue, even better liver health. Everything in your body becomes easier when it's connected. You just have to start noticing the positive changes within your own body. 4. Back and scalp, your energy centers. Some areas of the body carry more than just weight, they carry energy. Dr. Chen often says, your back and scalp are like charging stations. When they're blocked, everything slows down, but when they're open, life flows. Let's start with the back. Your spine isn't just bones and muscles, it's the central highway of your nervous system, the main road between your brain and your body. As we age, the spine compresses, muscles tighten, posture weakens, and sometimes we mistake those changes for just getting old. But the truth is, most of these changes can be prevented, and many can be reversed with just a few minutes a day. Dr. Chen's Essentials for Back Care. 1. Wash with long sweeping strokes. Use warm water and a long-handled soft brush. Start from your lower back and move upward using gentle circular motions. This isn't just about hygiene, it's about awakening your nerve endings and improving blood flow to your brain and heart. Avoid hot water. Senior skin can be sensitive and high temperatures will dry it out even more. 2. Stretch as you wish. Begin each morning with 2 simple stretches. Stand tall, roll your shoulders backward in slow circles, 5 times. Then place your hands on your hips and gently twist your torso left, then right. Every movement tells your spine, I'm awake, I'm open, I'm supported. 3. End the day with relaxation. Before bed, lie on your back for 3 to 5 minutes. Place a pillow under your knees. Breathe slowly. This decompresses your spine and resets your posture, like a deep sigh for your whole body. Now let's move to the scalp. Often overlooked, this area contains rich networks of blood vessels that supply your brain. Tension here affects your thoughts, your sleep, and even your emotional balance. Have you ever noticed how a scalp massage feels like a spirit reset? That's no coincidence. Scalp ritual for clarity. Each evening after brushing or washing your hair, spend 2 minutes. Use your fingertips, not your nails, to gently press in circular motions from your forehead to the base of your neck. Focus on the temples and behind the ears. These are energy gateways in traditional medicine and key circulation points in modern science. Barbara's story. Barbara, age 75, had always been sharp, but after retiring, she started forgetting names. She felt foggy and tired, even after a full night's sleep. Dr. Chen encouraged her to start daily back stretches and evening scalp care. Within 2 weeks, she noticed deeper sleep. Within a month, her daughter said, "Mom feels like herself again." This isn't magic. It's movement, consistency, and attention to the systems behind the scenes. Things to watch for. Does your back feel stiff in the morning? Do you feel tension in your neck or scalp in the afternoon? Are you sleeping but not feeling rested? These are signs your energy centers need more care. Simple tools that help: a long-handled soft brush, a foam roller or rolled towel to ease back pressure, natural scalp oils like rosemary or coconut for gentle massage, a chair with good lumbar support. Daily care, lifelong results. Dr. Chen reminds us, 5 minutes a day is enough to maintain your energy. 10 minutes, you might feel decades younger. When you care for your back and scalp, you're not just helping your body, you're nourishing your mind, memory, and inner calm. Because what happens in these areas affects every other system in your body. So next time you feel tired, before reaching for coffee or lying down again, try stretching your back, massaging your scalp, taking a deep breath. You might be surprised how alive you feel, not from doing more, but from reconnecting with what's always been there. You've just discovered the 4 key areas of your body: your feet, your armpits, your inner thighs, your back, and scalp. They may seem small, but they carry huge responsibilities: balance, circulation, immunity, and energy. And the best part, you don't need to change your life to care for them. Just a few minutes a day, a warm cloth, gentle hands, mindful breathing. That's where strength begins. Not at the gym, not in a bottle, but right at home, with your touch, your intention, your rhythm. Now, let's pass it over to you. Which of these small habits will you try first? Let us know in the comments below. Will you start by massaging your feet before bed? Will you try gently cleansing your armpits tonight and let your lymphatic system flow freely? Maybe you'll stretch your inner thighs in the morning sunlight, or take 2 peaceful minutes to massage your scalp before sleep. Whatever it is, we'd love to hear, because your story might inspire someone else. Your comment could be the reason another person starts their journey. So don't just watch, join the conversation. Type below, what small habit will you begin today to build strength for tomorrow? And if this video gave you even one useful insight, hit the like button and share it with someone you care about. Because health isn't something we chase later, it's something we build, moment by moment, breath by breath, habit by habit, and we're building it together.